There we are. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to LisaBug Mind Body Blend. And if you did not have the chance to join me last week, boy, were a lot of us sore after last week's workout. So if you didn't get a chance, go back and revisit last week's workout. We worked a lot of hips. Today, our focus is more on the core, on stabilization of the core through several different exercises. We'll be working with planks quite a bit. So if you have any wrist issues, you can choose to come down onto the elbows for those planks and also from the knees rather than the toes. So take any modifications that you need today for your planks. I have a small chair for balance. I have my yoga strap and my block and light hand weights. So we'll start with our mat clear and grab your yoga strap today to begin our warm up. And if you don't have a strap, you can modify that with maybe a necktie or a scarf. We'll come into first position, ballet, and then just begin to apply a little pressure outward onto that yoga strap and take a nice inhalation, reach up, and exhale, lower the arms. And just go slow as we start because I want you to feel the muscles that you use to lift your arms up. And make sure you're not using the muscles to shrug your shoulders up. So we can see the difference whether I lift my shoulders when I lift my arms or if I keep my shoulder blades down as the arms raise. Slightly squeeze the inner thighs together. Abdominals are embraced. One more. Breathe in. And breathe out. Now breathe in, hold those arms up, take a little side bend over to the right, bring it back up, and lower the arms back down. Inhale, reach, exhale left, inhale up, and lower. One more each side, shoulder blades stay down as the arms raise, opening up through the waist. And one more to that left side. Breathe in and breathe out. Now, same movement, we'll add a little curtsy as you side bend to the right. Left foot curtsies behind. And inhale back up and exhale down. So we start to add a little element of balance as we step one foot off the floor and curtsy behind. Breathe in, curtsy back, breathe out. Breathe in and out. Starting to feel those shoulders warming up. Going at your own range of motion. Let's take one more each side. Curtsy back. Come up and down. Last time. Inhale, curtsy back, exhale, inhale, and relax. Now widen your feet out into second position wide, toes turned out. We'll go 3, 2, 1, raise up. 3, 2, 1. We'll see this tempo a lot through class today, 3 and 1, with small pulses of the muscle group. Good. And 3, 2, 1. Now same movement, but instead of raising the arms, twist to your right as you stand up. Just rotate. 3, 2, to the left. So for now, my legs are staying grounded into the floor and rotate, pulsing one more each side and twist. Now adding on, we'll pick up the left heel off the floor as you twist, so pick it up. Pick up your right heel and you're pivoting on your foot a little bit. so the ball of the foot stays into the mat as you rotate. 2 more each direction. Keeping tension on that yoga strap. 1 more each direction. 3, 2, 1, twist. Last time, 3, 2, 1. Now adjust the pulses. 16, 15, 14. If the arms are tired, lower them down a bit. 10, 9, 8, 7. A little deeper. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press up. Take a nice shoulder roll. Step your feet together. And we'll be using our chair as an option for balance. You can also use a wall. You can come closer to a wall so you can have some support with your right hand. First position, abs zipped up. Pulse it 3, 2, 1. Lower down. 3, 2, 1. Now, if you do have your balance, you can let go of the chair and work on that elevation. Releve is the ballet term for this lift up on the balls of the feet. Good. 5 more. Working the calves. Now try to keep your heels glued together so they're not splaying apart. 3 more. Arms are wherever you like them to be. 2 more times. Lift, 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 and lower. 1 more. And relax. Now point the right toe forward. Laterally rotate your thigh and lift. 3, 2, 1. Tap the floor. If you have your balance, you can let go of the chair. Lifting 3, 2, 1, and lower. Good. Now what we want to do when you lift the leg is lift as high as you can without affecting your pelvic alignment. So keeping the pelvis braced, pointing through the toe. Reach out nice and long. 4 more. We feel this quadricep muscle. 3. Excellent. Just 2 more here. Lift up, up, up. Lower down. Step back into first position. Other leg. Pulse. 3, 2, 1. Good. Nice turnout. Ooh, I don't know if you heard the thunder through the microphone. We had a nice lightning and thunder outside. Actually, it sounds great. It's a welcome sound here in the Twin Cities. All right, stand up a little taller. It's really rumbling out there. Lift, up, up. Nice toe point. 5 more. Good. Working balance and stability. 3 more. Had to catch the chair there really quick. 2 more. Lift up, up, up. 1 more time. 3, 2, 1, and close. I'm going to face my chair so I can lift the legs back behind. Both fingertips are on top of the chair. Toes are turned out. Take your right leg slightly back. 3, 2, 1. Tap the floor. Now it's a little bit harder to balance when the leg goes back behind us. So you can have both fingertips on the chair or the wall, or release it, reach the hands out. Really squeeze through the glute. And we have a turnout again. So I'm rolling my thigh open, working this medial glute on the back side of the muscle. 3 more. The standing leg is really working to stabilize. 1 more time. Pulse. 3, 2, 1. Close to first position. Switch, pulse, 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 tap the toe. Finding your balance. Oftentimes one leg is a lot better than the other here. So see what you can do on this side in terms of letting go of your support. Now my body's not bending way forward. I'm trying to really stay lifted so the leg isn't going really high behind me. We have 6 more on this side. Tiny pulsing in the muscle. 5. And 4. Brace that transverse abdominis. Abs pulled in. 3. Just 2 more here. 1 more. Pulse. 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Close. Grab your light hand weights. And I'm going to remove my chair just far enough out of the way so I have the distance of my mat to work with. So we pulse the leg to the front, we pulse the leg to the back. Now we're going to pulse the leg to the side. Hold your weights at your chest. Feet are a little wider than hips distance apart. So I'm going to shift my body weight onto my left foot. Pulse the right leg out to the side 3 times. 3, 2, 1. Tap the toe. Now you might be just concerned here with balance in the leg work. You'd like to add your arm work in. We're here. 3, 2, 1. Tap. Pulsing through those shoulders. It's just a small arm raise. We're not coming way up. If you need to go back to using your chair for balance, you can do that with this exercise as well. It's definitely challenging. Good. And lift, lift, lift. 5 more. Option without the weights, the arms. Just working the leg. 4. I'm really feeling this in my standing ankle muscles, lower leg muscles. 2 more. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Last one. Up, up, up. Close. Lower your arms down. Shift your body weight into the other leg. Let's just do it without the weight. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Tap the toe. Once you feel you have your balance and control, open out, pulse, pulse. Now in barre classes, the weights are pretty light, so I have 3s. The movements are typically smaller range of motion. There's a lot of small pulses. Working on an endurance of the muscle, not heavy weight lifting. Good. 6 more reps. Lift, lift, lift. You can go back to just the leg or hold the chair here. 4. And down. Last 3. Looking good. 2. Nice. 1 more. Pulsing. 3, 2, 1, and lower. Bring the weights to the chest. Take your feet nice and wide. Come down into a nice plie squat. And then we'll just pulse the legs, small pulses. Down and up, down and up. Take the arms in front of you and start to alternate bicep curls. Pulse. Now your palms can face the ceiling, or you can turn your thumbs to face the ceiling for a hammer curl. Good. Now try not to arch your back. You're doing a pretty straight up and down squat with the legs. Knees are open, firing through the glutes. Knees are tracking over the middle of the foot. 10, 9, 8, 7. Shoulder blades are down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press all the way up out of the legs. Open your arms out to the side with a bend in the elbows. Sink back down into those legs. We pulse the arms. 3, 2, 1, and close. 3, 2, 1, and close. Nice job. Now option, add the right heel pulsing up. 3, 2, 1. Left heel. 3, 2, 1. Good. Small movement. Really focuses on balance. If you don't want to pulse the heel, you can just hold it up as you pulse the arms. 5 more. Okay, good. Nothing is moving but the arms and that one leg. Core is stable. Nice. Let's get 3 more. 3 more. 2 more, 1 on each side. Feeling those shoulders. Last time. 3, 2, 1. Close in. Press up out of the legs. Relax the arms. Roll the shoulders. Step your feet close together in parallel. Bend your knees and sit into a small baby chair position. Turn your palms up to the ceiling. Lift your arms slightly up behind you and we'll pulse. 3, 2, 1. Lower. 3, 2, 1. So I'm squeezing my inner thighs together. Legs are nice and tight. Action through the inner thighs. Working the posterior shoulder. Now scoop your belly in, firing those abdominal muscles. We have 6 more reps. Lift, lift, lift. 5 more. Shoulder blades stay down. Neck is nice and long. 4. And lower. 3. Ooh, I'm feeling the challenge. 2. Good, 1 more time. 3, 2, 1. Lower the arms, press up out of the legs, roll the shoulders. Ooh, there's another big thunder boomer out there. Keep your weights with you. Come down to your hands and knees. So we're going to do that same exercise for the back of the shoulder while we're in a hands and knees position. So just the right weight. Extend your left leg straight back behind you. Lift that right arm up off the floor and we'll pulse the arm. 3, 2, 1. And lower. 3, 2, 1. Abs in nice and tight. Pelvis is level, so try not to let your left hip rise up. 6 more. Up, up, up. Arm is nice and long. Ooh. And lifting 4 more. The weight gets heavy, set it down and just keep doing the movement. 3. Nice job. 2. 1 more time. 3, 2, 1. We'll set the weight down, but keep that leg lifted behind you. Both hands are on the floor. Pulse the leg up. 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Now, if you want a bigger balance challenge here, lift your right arm straight forward. And we'll pulse that thigh up. 3, 2, 1. And down. Lift, lift. Tiny movement at the top. 4 more. And 3. Ooh, we've got 2 more than a break coming up. Last time. 3, 2, 1, and lower. Back to hands and knees. Take a little brief stretch in child's pose. Bring the forehead down to the mat. And then we'll shift the hand weight into the left arm for the arm work. So coming up to hands and knees, left hand grabs the weight, right leg goes back, we stabilize, and pulse that arm up. 3, 2, 1, heart way down, lift. Now that right leg is nice and active. You can flex your ankle or you can point your toe. Try not to let the belly sag down. Scoop it in and up. Head position is neutral. 6 more. And down. 5. Ooh, tiny weight is all you need for this exercise. 4. Back of the shoulder and the tricep working. A little bit of upper back as well. 2 more. Up, up, up. 1 more time. Pulse. 3, 2, 1. The weight goes down. Leg stays lifted behind you. Pulse a tiny movement. 3, 2, 1. Option is to lift your left hand off the mat and reach it forward for spinal balance. One of our best core strengtheners is to work in spinal balance. That opposite hand and leg are connected to the mat. 5 more. Feel the glute working on the leg lifting. 3. 2 more reps. Up, up, up. 1 more time. Pulse. 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Take a little child's pose there. Stretch. All right, we'll come back up. We're going to start to work into our planks. So weights can be off the sides of the mat here. Let's come down onto your elbows or your forearms. Walk the knees back behind you or tuck your toes under and lift the knees off the mat. We're going to alternate 3 leg pulses up. So it's 3, 2, 1, switch legs. 3, 2, 1, switch legs. You can do these from your knees as well. So one knee can stay down on the ground and then switch at the bottom. Lift. 3, 2, 1, and lower. 3, 2, 1, and lower. 6 more reps, 3 on each side. 5 more. That's just a tiny leg lift. 4. Ooh. And 3. 2 more times. Almost there. Good core stabilization. Last one. And lower down. Drop those knees. Press yourself back and stretch. Ooh. Excellent job. Now we'll come into a side plank on our right side. So right hand is down, right knee is down. Holding this nice side plank. And then slightly lift some energy up off this hand a little bit. So maybe you're just on the fingertips or you're lightly in connection with the mat. Top leg lifts up 3 pulses. Lift, 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 and lower. Up. Now this upper hand can also come to your hips. Keep your shoulders stacked, your hips stacked. Breathing. Abs pulled in, nice and tight. 6 more on this leg. Up, 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 and down. We've got 5 more. Gaze can be up to the top hand, can be center neutral, or you can look down towards the bottom hand. Just 2 more repetitions. Up, 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 and down. Last one. And set that foot down. Now use the strength of the side of your body to pull up, stretch, and come back down until you just touch your fingertips down to the mat. Pull up, stretch. So we're strengthening through the core, through our oblique muscles, our back muscles. Nice job. 4 more repetitions. Slow and controlled, not a really fast movement. 3 more. Pull, pull, pull. Excellent. 2 more. And 1 more time, pull yourself up, stretch, and then come all the way back down, coming forward onto both hands and knees. Okay, now let's take a downward facing dog so we can straighten both legs out, especially the one that you were kneeling on. And we'll pedal the feet out a little bit, get a stretch for those calves. All right, now we'll do our plank on the other side. So your left hand is on the floor, your left knee rotating to the other side. Lift that top leg and pulse it up. 3, 2, 1, lower down. Now not too much weight into your shoulder that's supporting you. So use your core to stay lifted up a little bit. Breathing. Top arm can come to your hip if it bothers your shoulder to keep it lifted. 6 more repetitions. Up, up, up. 5 more. A lot of core stabilization as we're working our abductors, outer thigh, hip muscles. Good, 2 more. Up, up, up. 1 more. Set that foot down. Use the strength of your core to pull yourself up, stretching to the side, and lowering back down. So make sure you're not twisting your spine. You're just laterally flexing. So you're doing a side bend from the right to the left. Nice range of motion here. 4 more repetitions. And just breathe whenever it feels right for you to inhale and right for you to exhale. There's no right or wrong way. 2 more. And 1 more. Stretch. And then come back down, both hands, both knees. Tuck your toes, press up into a down dog. Pedal out your feet. So from our down dog, we're going to come back and forth into plank. You can also do this from your knees in a child's pose. So from down dog, we're here, and we shift forward to plank. Now make sure that your hands are right underneath your shoulders, and then push your arms forward away from you to send yourself back into down dog, and drop your heels. Inhale forward to plank. exhale to down dog. If you prefer to set your knees down, you can come to kneeling plank, and then either to down dog or to child's pose. 4 more. Nice and stable in your plank. Stretching through the armpits and the shoulders. 3 more. 2. Last one, holding your down dog or holding your child's pose. Just a couple of breaths. Really stretch those heels down. Open up through the armpits. All right, dropping the knees back down to the mat. We'll take a nice big step forward with the right foot. So stepping it straight ahead, pick up your hand weights. And then shift your body weight forward so that your upper body's at an angle, maybe about 45 degrees. We lift the arms and pulse. 3, 2, 1, and lower. Up, up, up. So I have a forward lean with my body so I can work the backs of the shoulders rather than the tops of the shoulders. And again. 6 more. If your weights are heavy, then bend your elbows and pull them up this way. 4. And 3. Last 2. And 1. Lower those arms down. And we'll shift back into a hamstring stretch here. You can actually use your hand weights like little blocks. So you can turn them up to the top, to the ends, and drop your chest over that front leg. Stretch your hamstring. So this is also going to allow our arms to relax because we have to do one more set with the other leg in front in the lunge. All right, so you can set those weights down, adjust yourself so you have the other foot in front, take a big step forward, bend your front knee, we're opening up this hip flexor, shift your body on an angle, grab your weights, and lift your arms and pulse them up behind you. 3, 2, 1, close down, up. We have 10 repetitions, which gives us 30 small lifts times 2 sets. Ooh, that's a lot of load. Helps us change the shape of the muscles, make us stronger. And breathe. 4 more. 3. Good, last 2. 1 more time, lift, 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 and lower. Straighten your front leg. You can use your weights like 2 little blocks to support yourself on. Or if you're fairly flexible, your hands can just come right down to the mat. Stretching the back of that front leg. And again, we're resting our arms from the strength training. A little bit of recovery. Okay, it's time to change our position to seated. So keep your weights again close by. Come onto your seat. Legs extended out in front of you, knees bent about 90 degrees or so. Pick up your weights, arms in front, lean your body back just a little bit. So we're really working our core. The arms pulse, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Scoot the belly in, nice and strong. Now right leg pulses. 3, 2, stay on that side. 3, 2, 1. Up. Nice toe point, really straight active leg. 4 more on this right leg, then we'll take a break. 4. And 3. Shoulders down. 2. One more time. 3, 2, 1. Now keep that leg straight as you sit up. Set your weights down. Bring your hands behind you with your fingertips turned out slightly to the back. Open up your chest. Stretch. So we're going to come up into a reverse plank here. So pressing into the left foot and the right heel, lift the hips up. Breathe. Now if you'd rather not lift into the plank, keep your seat on the ground and just take your stretch. One more breath. And lower the seat back down. Great. Bend both knees. Pick up your weights. Lift them in front of you. Shift your body back. The arms pulse up. 3, 2, 1, and down. The left leg straightens and lifts. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 6 more. Really starting to feel these shoulders now. If you need to set your weights down, you can do that and just lift your arms for body weight. Nice job. 3. 2 more. Ooh, a lot working here. One more time. Pulse. 3, 2, 1, and down. Sit yourself up. The weights go down. Your hands come behind you. Turning your fingers out slightly. Open up your chest. And you're stretching through the pecs in the front of the shoulders. Your option is your reverse plank. So you're going to push into the bottom of your right foot and the heel of your left and lift up. It's not a really long hold because it's a big stretch and it's a lot of weight on your wrists and your shoulders. Let's take one more breath. And exhale, come on down. Okay, take your weights with you as you come down onto your back. Now we can keep our feet on the ground or stack your knees in tabletop for a little bit more core connection. We're going to open the arms out to the side, 3 pulses. 3, 2, 1, close together. 3, 2, 1. Breathe. Now your option is to straighten your right leg out and pulse. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. The leg lift isn't big in that right leg, just small. 5 to go. Your left foot can be on the ground. This is okay as well. 4, 3. Chest flies, working those pecs. 2, 1. And rest. Set both feet down. Bring your elbows to touch the floor. This will give your chest a chance to relax. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Bring your knees up so you've got a little bit of a stretch through your right glute. Just a couple of breaths for a breather. And then releasing that stretch, we'll go into one more set. So your feet can be down on the floor. They can be up in table. Arms lifted, a soft bend in the elbows. 3 pulsing flies. Open out. 3, 2, 1. Close in. Option, left leg extends out. 3, 2, 1. Your right foot can come down to the floor for a little bit more support. 5 more. Pulse. Pulse. Really brace your core. Pelvis is nice and still. 3 to go. Last 2. Woo. 1 more. 3, 2, 1. Close in. Set your feet down. Drop your elbows down. Let's go ahead and set your weights away from you. Cross your left ankle on top of your right thigh and just pull those knees up in a little bit for a brief stretch for the glute. And just check in, see how you're feeling. We've got 1 more tricep exercise. So your knees are again in table or your feet are on the floor. Pick those weights up. Bring them straight up from your shoulders. Bend your elbows about 90 degrees and pulse. 3, 2, 1. Straighten your arms. 3, 2, 1. And up. Now we can add alternating legs with this. So send the right leg out. 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Left leg. 3, 2, 1. Same thing can be done with the feet on the ground. 1 final advanced option. Both legs go out at the same time. 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. You can point your toes. You can turn out for Pilates position 1. You can flex your ankles. Woo. 4 more. Lots of options. Take the one that works best for you. Maybe you're not moving your legs at all and just working on the triceps. 3. Bring it in. 2 more. 1 more time. 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Rest your feet down. Set the weights down next to you on the mat. Okay, palms are lifted next to your body. 4 count bridging. So take a nice inhale to prepare. Then roll yourself up. 4 counts. 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll down 4. 3, 2, 1. Tuck your tailbone under as you roll up. And then come back down 1 vertebra at a time. Roll up. 4, 3, 2, roll down. Now new pace. Roll up 4 counts. 3 pulses at the top and lower. So it's 3, 2, 1. Come straight down. Roll up. 4, 3, 2, 3 pulses. Up, up, up. Come straight down. Roll up. 4, 3, 2, 3 pulses. Up, up, up. 3 more reps. Slowly roll up. 3 pulses. Lift, lift, lift. Lower down. 2 more. Tuck, roll up. And pulse. 3, 2, 1. 1 more time. Tuck, roll. Pulse it at the top. 3, 2, 1, and come down. Hug those knees right into your chest. We are going to work through the obliques here on our back. So bring your elbows out and brace them onto the mat. Bend your knees about 90 degrees or so. Keep your shoulders braced into the mat. We're going to tip our knees to the right side. Hold. Straighten your legs out. Bend your knees. And then bring the knees back to the center line. Come to the left side. Hold. Straighten the legs. Bend the knees. And come back to the middle. A little quicker. Right. And straighten. And bend. And to the center. To the left. And straighten. And bend. And back to the center. Now one more each side. Extend those legs. Left side. Straighten. Bend. Come to center. Fingertips go right behind your head to support your neck. Pulse up. 3, 2, 1. Lay back. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 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 and down. Now your feet can come to the floor. That feels better for your lower back. Up, 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 and down. 6 more reps. 5, 4. Curl up as high as you can. Tiny pulse. 3, 2 more. Up. 1 more time. Lift, 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 and lower. Hug your knees right into your chest. Maybe make a couple circles, relaxing any tension in your lower back. All right, roll yourself back up to seated and come into a nice wide straddle stretch. So the legs are open, comfortable position, sitting up tall. We're going to walk the hands forward any amount to stretch here. You can also use your yoga block, which is nice. You can use it a couple of ways. We can support our hands on top. Or if we're pretty flexible, we can support our forehead on top. And relax and hold that stretch. And one more breath here. And then walk those hands back in. We'll close the legs all the way together. Now earlier we did a reverse plank with one knee bent, the other leg straight. Now we're going to go both legs straight out in front of you, hands come behind, turn your fingers out a little bit, open up through the fronts of the shoulders and the pecs, and lift the hips up, holding that reverse plank. Breathe, breathe. If that's too much for your wrists, set your seat back down on the mat and just hold your chest stretch. One more breath. And then exhale, coming back down. Take a nice breath in, reach up, fold forward, and you can use your yoga strap if you'd like to place it under the bottoms of the feet and give yourself a little pull forward to stretch. That whole posterior chain of muscles is stretching from the lower back, all along the glutes, the backs of the upper thighs, the hamstrings, the calf muscles, the lower legs, all the way down under the Achilles tendon to your plantar fascia. One more breath. And then release the strap. and come up to a comfortable cross-legged sit. Take your strap in your right hand, bring it back behind you, and give that elbow a little stretch back. Your left hand turns under as you reach back behind to find the strap and walk your hands together as closely as you can for a cow face stretch. So the tricep on the right arm is stretching, the shoulder on the left arm, and you can take a little side bend towards that back arm. One more breath. And bring it up. Release the bottom arm slowly first. Drop it down as you bring it around, and then switch arms. The strap goes behind you. First assist, stretch here. Reach the right hand behind, find that strap, walk your hands together as closely as you can. Sit up nice and tall, and side bend over towards the back arm side. And this will really open up the lat muscles, the triceps that we worked a lot today with our weight training. And one more breath here. And exhale back up to the center. Release the bottom arm first, and then the front. And then bringing that strap behind you, we'll take a nice stretch. You can open your arms as wide as you want and lift your arms up and away from the back side of your body. You can also release your strap to the floor and just clasp your hands together and lift your arms up. One more stretch for the pecs and the fronts of the shoulders. Really sitting tall. Last breath in. Exhale it out. Release those arms behind you or let go of the strap. We'll take 3 breaths. Inhale 1. Exhale to the right. Inhale 2. Exhale to the left. Inhale 3. And exhale the palms to the heart. Nicely done, everyone. I hope you enjoyed your blend of Pilates and Barre today, a little bit of yoga thrown in and some stretching. So have a wonderful day. I'll shut off the recording. If anybody would like to stay on for a minute, I would love to chat. Have a great day, everyone.